Left side. Bryant is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Marcelo Zuna. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. No score here as we play inning number 2. To the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Baez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
So 1-1. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
The right fielder, number 66.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He popped out in his first trip. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Hendricks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Kyle Hendricks.
This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
The catcher, number 8, Christian.
The ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Up around the face.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks wins his 3rd of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
On the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in. The next to bat for St. Louis, Christian Vasquez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short. There's Baez. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. His career line against Waka. He's 3 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force you to sing.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pham. He's got it 1 away. Little bit over halfway home tonight. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. A step on the bag for 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's one on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Javier Baez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Wong has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic.
MLB Network's coverage of Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And a chance now. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Tyler Lyons.
Tyler Lyons.
The 1-2. Weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Greg Garcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Greg Garcia.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. What a play!
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout. First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
No, you're scoring.
Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step.
Digging in once again, Jairo Munoz. He singled his last time up.
Munoz.
Drilled right here as he gets a glove on it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and a strike now. 3 runs already home here. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no...
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Rizzo, the runner at third. Contreras on second. Baez is over at first with one away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the...
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-4 the final in this game. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish earns win number 4 on the season. Tyler Lyons was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.